Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree once again. In the last episode we defeated Mesmer, and then we made our way down into the abyssal woods. This place is so dark and spooky that our horse doesn't want to come out. Scared little horse. Also, there's invincible dudes that walk around and try to grab you if they see you, but they ain't so invincible if you can parry them. I did that to the one that was walking around in this patch of grass just in the last episode, so he will not be a problem. Yep, ringle-dingle those dingle plants and they won't be coming. The guy who wanted to be a problem got a bunch of sword all up in his chest. So, no problem from him anymore. But we still need to find a certain place deep within this forest. There'll be a mansion somewhere ahead. And we gonna go in there. And is that another one of those dudes that I see? Oh, you bet your sweet salty ass it is. Oh, there's two of them. And that one might have just noticed me. You know what? Fuck it. We don't need to sneak. I'm over here, ass basket. Come and get some. Raise that arm up. Raise it. And... oh, that wasn't the full-on impalement that it was supposed to be. What the hell was up with that? No, sir. No grabbies. And... okay, who the fuck was that one doing? Now, you was supposed to get parried. I got the timing down. I swing my shield right as you're raising your arm, and then you do the thing, but you didn't do the thing that you were supposed to do. Okay, again, what the fuck? Sometimes it just doesn't work. Why does it just sometimes doesn't work? You fucking do the parry as he's raising his arm, and then you do the parry and you stick a sword in him, tum-tum. Why does it suddenly not want to work anymore? I feel as if I have been sold a false bill of goods. Yeah, I know you see me. Now do your little teleporties. There you are. And... oh, eat my entire ass. I fucking did that right. Now get up, drink a big old sack of that juice, and again, fuck. Jump back to your feet, surviving with just a tiny pixel of health. And now you're just doing things all kinds of wrong now. There we go. There's the impalement that was supposed to happen the first however many times this has been. But at least you were still vulnerable for a second there. We only need to get that one parry off, it would seem. I don't need to parry absolutely everything he do to make his ass vulnerable. A single parry is all it takes, and that is some very nice information. Yeah, I know you see me. Now get on over here, stupid. I'm done sneaking around since I actually am able to murder you. Now come on, don't just sit there. And right in your belly. That's where it belongs. Stand up and get that ass all sliced up. And here's a little poke for ya. And no more of you. Finally, I can stomp around like a big fucking gorilla to my heart's content. No one here to tell me no. Nobody to look at me all crazy-eyed and try to grab me with their weird sticky stick. They are dead. I am not. And that is what's most important in life, is that other people are dead, and you are not. Now I'm pretty sure the place we want to head to is south of here. Yeah, way down this way, that's where we're going. And there's a couple of dudes up there underneath that archway, but they're not those crazy grabby guys. These are regular-ass enemies, people that you can hit without having to parry. And that's all you ever want out of anybody. Somebody that can be killed the good old-fashioned way, and not through some fancy trickery. Now you take some of this. There you go. Nice and easy when I don't have two of you guys casting spells at the same time. Now there's the sword in your ass. I like the sword you're carrying. You don't drop that sword, do ya? A nice glowy gold curved sword. Seek south, city ahead. Indeed. This guy knows what he talk about. I know what he talk about. Now if we just keep on moving. God, this would be so much better if I could ride my goddamn horse down here, but nope. He's a scaredy little britches. A scared little steed who won't come out of the magic ring that I'm carrying around for the sole purpose of summoning him. And oh, look at you, you're wandering around these woods too, just like those other weird goat people that I stabbed the fuck out of. You are facing the way I am coming from. That's a problem. I really thought you had your back turned to me. This guy, I might actually be able to sneak up on. Yes, he's cooperating. He's facing the other way, which is good. Great for a good butt stab. More rune. And I guess this way. Yes, the path wraps around, and then it curves to the right. And you ain't doing shit with that magic, son. Not today. Okay, yep. We're well on our way. Church ahead. I don't know about church, but we do have some sort of congregation going on there. I'll just take what you have, Mr. Skull. Yep, that's where we're headed, right there. And instead of fighting 4 of these guys at once, I'm just gonna run around them. They can't hit me if I give them too wide of a berth. Hell, they might not even see me. Yeah, they're over there watching that road, expecting me to come from the road instead of stepping off of the road and going around them. The road is not always the best solution. Oh, no. Some conflicts are best avoided, and that is a lesson that I scarcely learn, but once in a while I do. Picklehead. Yep. They all got these magic golden pickles sticking out of their necks. Still no head. Yep. These people know what they's talking about. And you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about this and their body parts. I'm talking about head ahead, therefore head required a head. There you go. Moving on. We step into this creepy-ass place, just like this guy's doing in front of us. This guy knows what he wants to do, I knows what I wants to do, and that's to go into some foreboding place that I probably shouldn't go into. And welcome.
Now, come no closer.
Welcome to Midra's Mats.
Closer, I say. The madness. Where's...
Now that is some sound advice that I am going to ignore. I've always been very bad about following warnings, telling me not to go into dangerous places where people got explosive yellow eyes that will make my internal organs melt through my nose. I just like putting myself in bad places. Nothing to say. I welcome you, O uninvited guest, but must I warn, as you venture in, heed the words of our great master Midra, approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. Well, I'm going to approach the madness because I don't follow advice very well. Now, I do remember some tough dudes in this hallway, yep. There is one of them. So, this way it is. Torn diary page. And I think I'm safe to look at it. I don't think anyone's going to come rushing in and smacking my little cheeks around while I try to find that thing in my crazy-ass inventory. There it is. A discarded page ripped from a diary bearing a passage written in a tremulous hand. I touched him, but only once. When he thrust his staff in my face, I brushed it aside. It was then that I touched him, the aging untouchable. And that's your clue that you're able to parry them. You brushed the staff aside, and then you can touch them. And you, sir, were really not supposed to turn around. Ouch. Well, I have definitely made a mistake that I am going to regret, and that mistake was getting anywhere remotely close to you, because I wanted to try and stab you in the ass, and yet here's your crazy-ass barrage with your horned sword. That ends with that. I forgot about that last explosion. Now, if you can just be so kind as to let me drink the juice in peace. I see you are not that kind. Well, here's some juice for me. And sword swinging. Okay, here's some of this. And I've eaten your feet. Tasty, tasty toes. And here's how we deal with you. Right there. Never fight these guys fairly. It is not worth it. Now, I don't remember if that's the only one of those guys we'll be seeing in here. But at least he's out of the way. And you get out of here, shadow person. You've done enough things in your shadowy life, I have no qualms about killing you. Oh yeah, this room. Somebody's gonna be throwing things at me from up above that I don't want to get hit by. There you go. Yep, there is that thing that I don't want to get hit by. I also got hit by a dagger, which is also something I don't want to get hit by, but it's better than getting hit by that. Those yellow flames shooting down from above. Now, if I can just get a lock on the guy that's up there throwing those things, I'd be able to shoot him full of magic. But there's a chandelier in the way. You and your goddamn protective decorations. Now, just there. And now lock onto him. Okay, stay right where you are. And this will be perfect. Okay. No more will you throw. We just need to wait for that thing he threw to run out. Any second now. Okay, we're good. Winter lanternfly. Nice. And I'm gonna just slug me some nice blue Gatorade. Now, yep, I see you. Just be good to me. Blammo! I'm out of magic, but it's fine. Now, some of this. Okay. Hey, I got his pants. He got some nice pants, but I don't feel like wearing them. I am happy with my current selection of trousers. And I'd thank you to not try and poke me in the ass, okay? I'm just walking through here looking for a lever to pull. I don't need nobody jumping out with a fucking knife. There's been enough knife play going on in recent days. That bookshelf is moving because of the lever I pulled. And now we have our way up. Climby, climb, climb, climb. And a nice little Shadow Realm rune. Nobody's trying to kill me. Well, I know you definitely will, so take that. And, yep, there's people trying to kill me now. I wanted to talk to the fucking ghost man, but now you're all jumping out and you can all just suck on a fat turd, okay? I beg you, stop. Haven't I taken enough? Are we not brethren, common in our line? And yet, you offer only cruelty. I ask, what crime did great Midra commit? I do not know. Perhaps he simply went nuts, and that's all it takes for somebody to go punishing you. You ain't allowed to go nuts. This is a no-nut zone. A nut-free house, buddy. You're not allowed to lose your damn marbles. Surging frenzied flame. Pretty sure those are the things that dude was throwing at me from up here on the balcony. Now then, climby uppies up we climb. Get up that fucking ladder. And we are safe for the moment. Offer healing, therefore praise the message. I don't think I will. No horse. Hidden path. You are lies. I'm not even dignifying your message with any sort of rating, negative or positive. You don't deserve that, and I remember it being dark in this room. And you know what? Let me go ahead and use this thing. It ain't doing me any good just sitting in my pocket. Now come and get some, mouse. Or I can just hop on out of here. That too is a strategy. There they go. Bye-bye. Let gravity do the work. Now, let's get in there. That takes care of 2 of them rats. And here comes a couple more. Get your rat ass out of here. Hey, don't you go fucking hitting me from the pod. I'm busy doing other stuff, okay? Oh, eat shit, you little turd. Eat all of the shit. There. Eat my fuck. That is all you get to eat of mine. Now, yeah, more rat. There's always more rat to be worrying about. You get some too, big guy. Yeah, look at that. That's a big shitload of damage you just took. You want to step into this hole in the floor? Nope, apparently not. Ooh, you're jumping back, though. Maybe that means you're totally fucked here. Now, suck on up. You're still alive. Why did you still survive when you should not have arrived? Anyway, give me that Mad Craftsman's cookie book. And I believe we're safe in this room for now. Be wary of hole. Yes, that is a hole, and I don't want to go falling into it. We was already down there. That's where we fired the Kamehameha at the first big sword guy that showed up out of nowhere. And we don't need any more of that. Well, sounds like he's having fun. Likely out of stamina. Yes, most likely. People tend to scream like that when they've no stamina left in the bank. Peekaboo. Ah, yep, there's a guy. Quit magicking, man. You don't need it. You don't need to cast no spell. And I love how this fallen candelabra was able to stop me from moving. Get that shit out of here. Fucking holding me up. Not happening. I've had enough. Had enough of your bullshit. And I need to go and pull a lever before I can go crossing over here. Ooh, item. You've got a thing that I didn't know about. Oh, golden horn stuff. I'm not even gonna use that. Shadow Realm Rune. Now, yeah, there you are. I know there's more of yous. Hiding, lurking. Now, take that, you piece of trash! We all good? No, we are not, because you're up there about to go throwing magic at me, and I'm not having it! Ha, stupid. Your magic didn't hit me. I am too hard to hit. Swollen grape. It's a grape is swollen. That grape be swole, yo. Hitting the gym with a grape. And that's the end of that bit. Hello. Goodbye. And a fine hello to you too, sir. That's what I say to people before I murder the fuck out of them. Now, where's that damn lever? Oh, there's another one of y'all. How about I just give you one of those? Now then, lever. Lever, lever. Methinks I need to go find a lever in a different room. Well, it's still part of this room, it's just this way. Yes, I remember where I'm at now. And now you, sir, can open the fuck up. And here we are back at the foyer, the grand entry hall where we first heard the guy telling us to get the fuck out of his house, but still our intrusion persists. And it is up this ladder that we will find our way to a certain lever that will open up the way forward. And I'm about to sneeze. Sneeze accomplished. Now let's find our fucking ladder, shall we? Yep, there it is. There's that lever. Lever, ladder. They're the same thing. What is a lever if not part of a ladder? And now that bookshelf slides out, and we can cross over to where I was trying to get to begin with. Right across here into the big piles of books they keep lying around for no apparent reason. I get that this is a library, but still, a few too many books. I did not make that jump. I should have been sprinting. Well, whatever. We're free to shove a sword up Big Boy's ass. Right between them cheeks. You've got such a plump, stabbable ass. You just got parried, son. And goodbye! What you got for me? Revered Spirit Ash. Delicious. Now, I'm gonna jump back down because I want to make that jump because it leads to something interesting. And away! There we are. What you got? Not the damn message. Nanaya's torch. Now, that's interesting, isn't it? A torch made by attaching a dying flame of frenzy to a small spinal column. In a distant land in an age-long past was born a man who failed to become the lord of frenzied flame. All that remains of him is cradled gently by Nanaya. So I'm guessing you were this Nanaya mentioned in the description of that torch. Okay. First, we'll poke our heads in here. And this was behind that bookshelf, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Where the hell did you come from? I thought I slaughtered all of y'alls. You can't be hiding around while all your friends are dead. Go join them in hell. I killed them for a reason. They like being dead. Or so I tell myself, so I can live with the guilt of having slain so many weird-ass goat people. And I see you over there. Now take some of this. I know better than to go charging into that room because of you. And you quit doing that. You need not the magic. You need only the dead. Try attacking? Yes, I already tried attacking that guy. He's been murdered the fucking back. And there you go doing it too. Let me guess, hidden path? Yeah, fuck you. Fucking cocksucking pieces of dog shit, leaving all their fake messages around. Fake news, all of it. We don't need it. Before I jump, I remember this ladder needs a kicking. And now we jump to the chandelier for another revered spirit ash. Whee! Ow, my ankles! But they are fine. You see, I have taken no damage. But I like to be dramatic and pretend that my ankles have exploded. It always adds to the drama of the moment. And you need to shut up. So here we are overlooking the main entry. And you're that guy who's been telling me to go away. But that won't stop me because I can't read. Those two things are completely irrelevant. But still. Yep. You ain't so happy about me being here. That much is clear. Now, just... Yep, there you go. Yep. Knew you was about to do that. Now, you take quite a bit of damage for such a frail little guy. Well, there you go. Right in your spine.
Enough. I have endured more than enough.
Good on you, knowing your limits. Ow. Ew.
I
Gross.
ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
Now that is some truly nasty sound design. And then there he be. Pretty sure barbs on a stick ain't supposed to just do that. They don't just wrap around the stick itself. At least not naturally. But then again, nothing about you is natural now, is it? It ain't natural for somebody to have a giant flaming eye of Sauron as their head. Now, I'm just gonna dingle-do. Okie dokie then. Now, let me have some juice before we go doing anything else. Now, yep. Come on, other me. Get in on this before I take any more damage. Ow. That's the madness. Okay. Now I'm ready to step in there and take a few swings at ya. There you go. Let's back it on up. He's going for me, and I don't appreciate being gone for. Now, some of that. Ouch. You. There you are. And right in your chest hole. Now, I'm gonna drink some juice, because that makes me feel better. Uh-oh. Fucking run! Yep. I do not know how to dodge that. Youch. That is the grab. The big bad grab of pain. Now, uh-oh. Can you maybe aim at the other guy who's swinging on you? Okay. Now, up. Now. I've gotten some attention that I don't want. Okay. Now we're good. I'm down to just one drink of my healing flask. But the fucking murder laser, that's what we need to be careful about.
Depths of your foolishness!
The depths of your wife's vagina. Hey, don't you push me. I'm trying to do some heavy fucking swings here. You gotta sit there and take it. I really should not be taking any damage at all right here. Now, okay, you done swinging? Good. Now, eat. You piece of human garbage. And now he's screaming again, because of course he is. Yeah, take that. Sword to the brain. Really wish I could summon my dude while we're doing this, but it won't let me. Not until he goes big bad evil mode. Now, a dingle-doo, please don't shoot me. You are shooting me despite my clear instruction not to. You're only doing this just to piss me off, aren't you? Now, take some of that. Back it on up. Don't you fucking swing at me still. There's another guy swinging on you. Go swing on him. We don't need you coming at me with all that shit now. Oh, fuck off. There is no goddamn reason that should have hit me. Now, here you go. A lot of charged R2s. That's how we'll bring you to heel, you naughty dog. Now, here's that big curse-splosion that I need to not get hit by. Hey, I didn't get hit by it. That's a first. Now, okay, go and start pulling aggro. Now, here's what we need to do to you. Okay. Pull some aggro, please, so that I can get back to those charged heavies. Oh, eat my ass. There you go. Right there. Fall down, son. You belong on the ground. Nope. Nope. Now, if we can just... There you are. Pulling aggro as you should. And now I've pulled that aggro. Yep. Just stop it. I need a moment to breathe. I need my stamina. And I also need you to not kill my friend there. He is a valuable asset to me while he is still alive. Now, take some of that. And here you go. Alright. Ow, that hit me. It was not supposed to be hitties. My friend is down. My friend is dead. My friend is dead. Now it's just you and me. That's the big murder laser that I need to never get hit by. Now, okay. Now we gotta play this legit and not rely on anyone else other than myself. Now, okay, there we go. That's my last drink. Now, just... There we are. Right, you like to do that. Oh, god damn it. Don't you explode on me, that's the wall. I got caught on the goddamn wall. Fuck you, man. least I now know how to not get hit by his giant fucking explosion. Unlock and then fucking sprint in the whichever direction I have the most room in. Now. Okay, just stop that for a second. There we go. Alright. Now. That's some of that good. And here you go, son. Just. Okay, you're spinning with that weird-ass weapon of yours. There you go. Now, okay. I needs my stamina, so maybe just focus your attention elsewhere. Alright, now, why did you fucking stagger him out of his vulnerable thing? I was trying to get that crit off. I really wanted that crit. That one's on you, other me. Now, back it on up. That's something you really don't want to get hit by. Well, I guess you could say the same about every one of his attacks. Uh-oh. Please don't focus on me. Okay, you're focusing on me. Stop doing that. There's another guy right on top of you. There we go. We got him. Well done, other me. I bow to your prowess in slaying that guy. And Midra, Lord of the Frenzied Flame, can eat my fuck. Now let's take a good long look at that. Remembrance of Midra, blah blah blah, the power. As the golden barbs inflicted eternal agony upon him, Midra held fast to Nanaya's entreaty. Endure. The word was a curse. Also, did we look at Mesmer's remembrance? A malevolent snake writhed within Mesmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow. Hidden away, keeping company with the original sin, a hatred that would not be confined. So yeah, Mesmer got a real raw deal there. He had a snake all up in his eye, so his mom ripped his eye out, put a fake one in there, and threw him in the Shadow Realm, never to return. Midra got a very raw deal. He got afflicted with madness and forced to sit there with that thing jammed down into his skull for all eternity. But I came along and put an end to him suffering. No more will he suffer. His suffrage is over. And that's all we need to do down in the Abyssal Woods. And now that we've done that, I think it's time we went back to the Jagged Peak and took yet another run at that goddamn ancient dragon that I can't seem to get rid of. I've been trying and trying to kill that son of a bitch, but he simply will not die. Perhaps this time will be different. I've gathered some more skadooshes. I've upped my blessing some. I got more endurance. I've improved my spirit summon that I can use here on ya. So, with him pulling a little aggro for me, a dingly-dangly-doo, come get some, and then take a big nasty poo. And, of course, the goddamn lightning grazes my smelly little taint. Now, go on, other me. Keep him busy. Uh-oh. That's a big AoE thing that we need to watch out for. Youch. Yep. Okay. I've completely forgotten every strategy to be used against this guy. And every swing I made just whiffed horribly. There you go. Now we got ya. And there's that fire. That big, nasty fire that I probably shouldn't be riding towards, but I am anyway because I'm a big, stupid poo-poo head. Alright, other me, you took that hit like a champ. Now just... uh-oh. He's in the air. I don't like it when you're in the air. You need to stay on the ground. We are all confined to the earth by the power of gravity. Ouchies. Uh-oh. Now, that's bad. Yep. Well, my other me has lasted longer than I did. I salute you! Perhaps the other me isn't necessary at all. I can take you on by myself on horseback, so I'm not really by myself. I got Torrent here backing me up. Now, there you go. Yep, in the air with you, and now I slice at thy chest. I cut you good. I shall cut thee so good, thou shalt wish I'd cut thee so good. Now, there we go. Just slam it over there. Alright. I'm remembering how to deal with you. Now let's get in there and cut the fuck right out of you. Cut your little dragon genitals. How you gonna have any crazy little dragon babies when there's a sword cutting clean through your balls? Or do dragons even have balls? I know there's like male and female dragons, but how does the reproduction of them work? I'm pretty sure dragons lay eggs. They got them cloacas. They gotta reproduce somehow. But if there's a sword cutting clean through your cloaca, how are you gonna be dropping any more eggs? Well, I guess cutting that thing open wider would make the eggs slide out easier. But, ouch. That fucking tail. Now let me come in there and swing on you. 3 swings, every single one of them missed. There we are. And now you're just flapping your wings. Why you be flapping them wings? You don't need to do that. No wing flappies. That's just dumb. Now, there you go. Let me have some of that dragon death. That's all I want out of you is for you to die. And, okay, gotta watch where that lightning is hitting. That's the big shit. That damn lightning. That's all we need to not happen. There you go. Now, I'ma cut you. That's your big lightning spear. Stab the fuck out of the ground with it. That's the shit right there. Come on, big guy. There's your slammies. Now, what else you gonna do? I'm coming right for you. Uh-oh. Now, cut them legs. That's... Now, there's that. Yep. And now you're slamming. You are slamming. A big slammy McSlammerton. Now, there's our wing flappies. And that tail was within reach for just a moment. Ow. That tail, it smacks me upside the head. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Ha-ha! Got you, you son of a bitch! And now that you're dead, you can eat all of my fuck. I didn't even need to kill that damn thing. I just didn't want it to be alive. And now that that pest is finally dead, we're free to move further up the mountain. I mean, we were always free to do it, but it was a personal vendetta. That goddamn lizard needed to die. Not for you, not for the quest, not for Egon, but for me. I wanted that thing dead, and dead it is. And now that I've got my endurance to 30, I don't know what else to be leveling up. Strength? dexterity, intelligence, even though I've already hit the soft cap for that. Fuck it. Let's get that intelligence up to 80, maybe even 99. 99's the hard cap. There is literally no buffing it after 99. But I will still go on buffing the fuck out of that intelligence. Because that's just the kind of guy my character is. He's a smart guy, unlike the guy controlling him. And that will probably be his undoing. It already has been his undoing many, many times, but still, there's a lot more in the chamber. You're just waiting for it. Anywho, there should be a ghost sitting in a chair somewhere around here since I picked up a painting back in Shadowkeep. Yep, there it is. There is Ghost Chair. But where is the guy? Did I already grab this? Nope, there he is. He just needed a second to load in. He had to load in just so he could disappear. Rockheart. Now, let's see what that is all about. Pretty sure it's a Uzi item. Yep, there it is. Right next to the prattling pates.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you indeed. And now I gotta find it again. There it is. Heart consumed in the ancient original form of dragon communion, while disrobed to turn one's human flesh into an ancient dragon. The change cannot be undone except by death. Using this heart while already transformed temporarily boosts dragon communion incantations. The last thing the partakers saw with human eyes was a sunset, its colors faded and tarnished, a remote thing from eternity. So, yep, I've got that now. If I can... There we go. Okay. Now it's only a little ways to go before we reach the summit. The tippity top of the mountain, where Baal the Dread lies. Ooh, that's some crazy-ass flame lightning happening. Let's hope I don't get struck by that. Getting struck by lightning on its own is bad enough, but when that lightning is all on fire and shit, that would be even worse. I'll be taking that dragon's collar bloom. And this thing is going to catapult me straight up. It is up here that we need to be. I only jumped down because I wanted that rock heart. My heart be hard as a rock sometimes. And the doctor says that's bad. But who cares? I'm not listening to him. Doctors ain't real. They're all just a myth made up by John Cena. And you can't trust him because you can't see him. Even though you can plainly see him and he just does that with his hand, it turns him invisible. You know not how, you know not why. You just know that's how it works. And okay, go ahead and don't grab that ancient dragon smithing stone. I don't actually need it. It was there, it was shiny, and I wanted to pick it up. If it's there and shiny, it gets picked up, plain and simple. Unless it's up beyond your reach in a place that can never be reached by human hands, like that thing that came out of the giant cannon mouth imp in the last episode. But that's besides the point. And so there's this lost grace here. Straight ahead is where Baal is. But first, yeah, that's Egon. One last attempt at talking to this dragon communion priestess. Maybe now that we've killed that ancient dragon and reached Baal's domain, she'll have more to say. So have you more to say? Yeah, Baal, yeah, we heard about that. Baal fought Placido Sax. Egon, Broken Drake Warrior. We've heard this before. And that's all you have to say. But what if I take off all of my clothes? Look at that handsome man, burned by the 3 fingers. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do one of... What do you mean I can't use it?
Warrior.
Yeah, you have nothing to say about my lack of clothes. Is it because I'm carrying weapons? Is that what's happening here? I'm not allowed to use it because I'm armed? No. Well, what the fuck then? I knew I had to be naked to use it. So why can I not use it? Is it just because of the place I'm in? A place where I'm not allowed to swing weapons, perhaps? This is a place where I'm allowed to swing weapons, so... Okay, now I can use it. Yep. I'm very gross now. Anyway, let me have my fucking weapons back. Look at me, now I'm all fucking weird. Anything new to say? Nope. Well, fine. Fuck you then. I roll into you as punishment. I also don't like looking like this. And I also don't like not having armor on. So let's go ahead and pop back here. And then... I noticed I turned human for a second there as I died. Well, that's how you know that the spell is broken. Now I'm back to being a very handsome naked man. And let's just throw my Carian knight armor back on. And I am no longer naked, just back to being a very handsome man. And with that, I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye!